Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the National Timely Action Hour. This is the show where we talk about everything from comic books to action figures and everything in between. My name is Aidan and I hope that you're doing well today. In this video, I want to do an unboxing and review of this McFarlane Toys DC Direct action figure. This is Green Lantern Alan Scott, the first Green Lantern, who appeared all the way back in 1940. So here is the box. Is back. We have the art by Alex Ross. This is, I don't remember exactly which issue of Justice Society this is the cover of, but this is from the Justice Society series revival from the 2000s. Here is the barcode and legal information. The side. This is not for children under the age of 12 years because of the small parts, so parents please be cautious. And this is number 2 in this specific line. But I really like the packaging for these toys. They're very cool. It comes with a card and a stand. And for the accessories, it looks like he's got his Green Lantern and what appears to be a flame effect. But yeah, 22 moving parts. So let's get this bad boy open. So here's the back of the card and the back of the little bubble. We got a plastic cape, and this is very cool. I'm trying not to damage the figurine, but I just want to cut these little ties off. And we're back. So it did take me a bit of finagling, but I finally got the figure out of the box, and just looking at the colors alone, this is a beautiful figure. I really like how he has sculpted the musculature, the face. As I said, the colors, the costume all look fantastic. And we even have his ring sculpted onto his right middle finger. But yeah, so let's have him actually hold this, because that would be a cool pose. Oh, wait, no, that should... Alrighty, so here he is holding his lantern. In brightest day, in blackest night, no evil shall escape my sight. Let those who worship evil's might beware my power, Green Lantern's light. Ah! Yeah, so the articulation, let's take a look at that. So I would say it's pretty standard articulation for a modern action figure. So arms can move up and down, although the cape, since it is rubber, does hinder the arm motion. There's a cut at the deltoid over here. Double jointed elbows and knees. There is a ball at the wrist, so he can turn that and oh, there we go, side to side and up and down. There is an ab crunch here, and because of the cape, it does hinder. Oh no, it can. His head can move forward and backwards, side to side, turn very well. It is a little stiff. I have had this for a little bit, and I have been waiting to open it for a review, so that could be a factor in this. But he can kick his legs out, back. Again, the cape hinders that. Like I said, double jointed knees. And there is a ball at the ankle, so he can point his toes up and down. And yep. And he can move his whole foot. And there's a waist joint. But yeah, I really like how this figure looks, and very, very articulate, as you can see, although the cape, as I said, does hinder that. But I really like how this looks. Now I'm thinking that this green flame effect might be, can I attach this to his hand so that it has like, yep, that is really cool. So whoosh, the right hook of justice. So I really like how that can fit on his hand very well. And with the lantern, this is coming together very nicely. But yeah, let's go back to my desk and take a look at the best part of this video series that I do, which is going to be the size comparison with other figurines that I have. Alright, so here we have Green Lantern standing next to the first appearance Superman and Rebirth of Superman, both from McFarlane Toys DC Direct line, so they are as comparable as we can get for this review. So he appears to be slightly taller than oh wait, no, Superman is slightly taller. First appearance Superman is slightly taller than Alan here, and yeah, Rebirth Superman is as well. So that does make sense. Whoa. So I'll just move those off screen there. But let's take a closer look at him before we move on to the next part. But I really, really like the face sculpt. It looks very nice. And the musculature, as you can see, as I said as well, very good. So yeah, it works out pretty well. And the cape does help with standing him up, so that's good. Now let's take a look at the old Mattel Superman from 2006. And they're about the same height, which is fine. Although actually, now that I look at it from this angle, Alan does appear to be taller, so that's fine. It's an older figure. The scaling was a bit different back then. But let's have him next to the Hasbro Marvel Legends Model 1 Iron Man. And yeah, he is taller, but I would assume that with the armor, Tony would be slightly taller, but you know, I guess my eyeballs do not lie. And here he is next to the Marvel Legends Mr. Fantastic from the animated series. Again, he's taller. But again, the proportions and scaling are different. And, you know, Reed can stretch his body so he can grow. Then let's have a different Hasbro line with Star Wars The Black Series. This is Chewbacca, who is the tallest Black Series figure, and obviously he is taller than Green Lantern, which totally makes sense. And finally, let's have him standing next to the Black Series Princess Leia, who obviously is much smaller than him, but again, that works. So yeah, there we have the size comparison portion, but again, taking a closer look, I really like how this figure came together. Now, sometimes I do prefer a cloth cape, but in this case the rubber does help keeping him standing, plus it does look good as a solid piece that can move, but for the most part is solid, and I like that. Let's take his accessories off. But yeah, overall I would definitely recommend that you get this figure. If I remember correctly, I bought it on Amazon for about $35 to $38 Canadian, give or take. Now obviously that might be different where you live, depending on what currency you use and whether or not it's on sale. But if you have the chance to get this, then I would definitely recommend that you do if you are a fan of Green Lantern like myself. So anyway, that is all I have for you today on this episode of the National Timely Action Hour. Once again, my name is Aidan, and if you are new to this channel and want to check out more action figure content or comic book content, please subscribe. And if you enjoyed this video, please like, or if you didn't like it, you can hit the dislike. You can leave a comment telling me your thoughts and making suggestions for future videos. Ring the bell to be notified when I post new videos, and in the description bar I will leave the link to my podcast where I post regularly once per week, and you can also find the links to my social media profiles, so Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Discord. And I'll also leave the links to my Patreon page and merch store, so if you'd like to support this channel financially, you can click on those links. At the merch store you can buy a shirt or a coffee mug with the channel logo on it, or if you want to become a patron, it's as little as $3 Canadian per month on the lowest tier. The second tier is $10 and the third tier is $25, and you get a slew of benefits like early access to videos and episodes of my podcast. You can also get exclusive videos and episodes of the podcast. You can also vote on Patreon exclusive polls, and you can also read my original writing projects, and you can request specific videos or episodes to be featured either on Patreon or on YouTube. And yeah, that is all I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I sincerely hope that you have a wonderful day. Goodbye.